But yeah, it's just a little lesson I've been learning with my walk with Christ. How he wants me to tell it is to relinquish control. Relinquish is like give up control. That's one thing I didn't know that I did or tried to do, was control my life, control the outcome of my life, the things that happened to me, the things that people did to me. Can't control it. No one can control anyone but themselves. And that was a very hard pill to swallow for me, because my whole life growing up, I felt like I didn't have control over my life because I had to listen to my mother and I had to listen to adults and this and that and people that were older than me. But now that I'm an adult, I'm like, okay, that means I get control over my life now, and that's not what it is. Now God has control over my life, and he is the author and the finisher of my faith. He writes out the plans for my life, and I just have to keep walking and living so that he can finish writing. And I didn't like that. I still don't like it, and it's hard to just accept, and I don't know, it just makes me feel uneasy. It makes me scared. It makes me worry sometimes. It makes me feel a little loopy sometimes, because it's like I want to know what's coming next. Lord, like, please let me know what's coming next. And that's never what happens. He always changes something. He always rearranges something or takes something away. And I'm like, Lord, I thought this. And he's like, nope, you thought wrong. You're not in control. And it's like every time I try to put something together myself, put a plan together, an assignment, like a goal together, it's like it never comes out the way that I wanted it to. It always comes out the way that he wanted it to originally do it. And it may not look like all put together the way he does it, but it's perfect the way he does it. But to me, it doesn't seem perfect because I'm an imperfect person trying to make imperfect plans for a perfect God who has perfect plans. So it was never going to look the way I thought it was going to, because my plans are imperfect, because I'm an imperfect person. And he's a perfect God with perfect plans. And it's hard. It's hard living, knowing that truth about God, that he has a perfect plan. And his plans never look like what our plans look like. But in the end, you know that it's good for you. You know that you're going to be okay. You know that he's going to cover you. You know that he's got your best interest in heart. And in the frontal of his brain, your best interest is at every point in your life. He wants the best for you. He knows what you need to grow. He knows what he needs to do to break you down, to build you back up. He knows what he needs you to do to go to the next level, to get rid of people in your life, for you to grow as a person, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically. He just knows everything. He knows everything, and he loves you. He loves you more than anybody on the earth. So, of course, he's going to make sure that his plan prevails over your plan, so that he gets what he needs done in your life. Very hard pill to swallow, but we got to learn to relinquish control. We really do. We have to learn to let God be God and let us be us. You just keep living and the plans will unfold. You just keep obeying and the plans will unfold. You just keep praying and the plans will unfold. But always in your prayer, the thing that I changed in my prayer is like, I say, Lord, let your will be done. Let your perfect will be done. I don't want your permissive will. I don't want plan C, D, E, F, G. I want plan A. And plan A only comes when you listen to God, when you listen to his voice, when you listen to his instructions. He's never going to give you all the instructions up front, because that'll overwhelm you. But when he gives you that one instruction, make sure you do that one instruction. My one instruction for getting back on YouTube was to do this video, and I didn't do it. And, I'm paying the cost for it in different ways, but just know it's for God to get the glory is why I'm doing this video. But yeah, you have to listen to his first instruction, not do what you want to do. Because what you think is good is not good all the time. And what you think is bad is not bad all the time. Sometimes the best things are wrapped in dirt and trash. But they're being hidden for the right person to see their value. Right now, I feel like I'm in a season in my life where I am being hidden. And there's people that he's placing in my life to help me to grow into the woman I need to be, so that when I do start to sparkle and shine, I won't have any blemishes. I won't have any cracks for people to break me and shatter me into pieces because of character flaws or whatever the case may be. Just because people are mean sometimes, people are jealous sometimes, people are envious. And when you don't have the right character, the right morals and values, people will throw stones at you and they will make you crack like a mirror or a piece of glass. And sometimes those stones become boulders. So that was my little tangent. But yeah, just overall, y'all gotta remember to relinquish control when it comes to God. God is the perfect author, the perfect Lord, the perfect everything. He knows what's best for you. You just keep living. You just keep doing your best. You keep reading your word. You keep praying. You keep interceding on your behalf and praying for God's will to be done in your life, not yours. And see how much he changes your life the way he does a 180 in your life. You don't want to do a 360 because you end up right in the same place. You do a 180. And he will bless that 180. He will bless it. And reading your word is such a pivotal point in that, because in order for you to know God's perfect plan and be keen to his voice and know his character, you have to be reading your word. If you're not reading your word every day, not a lot's going to change in your life. Not a lot's going to change. But when you constantly in that word and you got that word in your spirit, you'll see your life do a total 180 without you even trying. Because the word is pulling off things and pouring out things that aren't good in your flesh and making them very, very small and giving them very little power, because you're filling your spirit man up with the word, with the truth of life, with the truth of God, with the truth of Holy Spirit. And it would truly change your life. I'm trying to tell y'all, it will truly, truly, truly change your life. It changed mine. Got me out of some difficult situations this last season of my life. And I thought that this season of my life that I'm currently in was going to be bad, but it's actually been wonderful. And I didn't want to do it because of selfish reasons, but it's showing me that, yes, there's going to be challenges, but still, this is what's best for your growth, what's best for your life right now. It was my perfect will all along. But you just have to be obedient to what I say, even though it looks like, oh, that won't work. Oh, I don't want to do that. Oh, that's going to make me uncomfortable. Sometimes those are the best things that could happen for you, because you don't know what you don't know. And your brain and the devil will try to put all these different ideas and scenarios in your head, and you just have to filter them out and stay focused on what did God originally say? What did he originally say for me to do? You do that and you see the work and the miracles that he'll do in your life just by taking that first step. But yeah, y'all, that's my little spiel for today. Make sure you guys relinquish control of your life. Give your controls over to the one that made you, that knows everything about you more than you know yourself. Give him the control back and see how your life changes. All right, see y'all. Peace. We are leaving the rose room.